Is there anything that's exempt from a bankruptcy? Do you get to keep anything? I'm attorney Leroy Roberson, and that's what I'm going to be talking about with you today. And this topic really excites me because I know a lot of people, when they file bankruptcy, think that they're going to lose all of their assets, and that's simply not true. Whether you do a Chapter 7 or a Chapter 13, there's actually a way to keep most, if not all, of your property. And remember, in a Chapter 13, you're pretty much going to be able to keep everything you want, because when you get on that plan payment, any unsecured debt that would need to go in there to pay on, they're going to keep those assets because you're going to be paying on that. So when I talk about these exemptions and what you get to keep, it's pretty much under the Chapter 7, because like I said, in the Chapter 13, you're pretty much holding on to all of your assets. But even in a Chapter 7, you can get it set up where you pretty much hang on to all of your property, because I practice in the state of California, and in California, we use 703 or 704 exemptions, and they're a little more detailed. They're code sections, but for the purposes of this video, let's just refer to them as 703 and 704. And under both of those exemption codes, you're allowed to keep your home, your vehicles. If you have a retirement, you can keep that. Money that's in your bank accounts, you can keep. Your clothes, jewelry, all of those things under both of those exemption numbers allow for you to keep your assets. And under the 703 exemptions, they even have something called the Wildcard Exemption that you can apply to any asset that you own. And so no matter which bankruptcy you decide to file, don't let losing property keep you from filing, because where there's a will, there's a way. And we're going to make sure that with my clients, that is the first thing that I do. Let's make sure that we're going to protect all of your property. And so the main thing I want you to get out of this video is, when you file bankruptcy, there's definitely things that we can do to exempt almost, if not all, of your assets. And if that's a question that you have, definitely get in touch with me. We can talk about it in more detail, go over it, and make sure that when you do file, when you're ready, we're going to be able to protect everything that you have. So that's it today, guys. I hope this answers some questions. If you have any more, feel free to let me know. And if not, I will see you on the next video. Thanks.